Hey everybody, Douglas Blair Roberts here, the Super Vader 400, and of course the brown skin human coming back at you with another movie series review intro. My previous movie series review intro, whenever I uploaded to YouTube, for some odd reason, the newest, the Crush 40 upload of Sonic What I'm Made Of, their uploaded version for some odd reason has a copyright on it, and whenever I see it, the copyright is actually not a problem according to YouTube, but if I ever want to set this account up for monetization, it will be a problem. So I'm going to do a remade version using 2 non-copyrighted songs. Even though this is an intro for movie reviews and rants, the What I'm Made Of will from now on this channel will only be the outro, and I'll use one of the old school non-copyrighted uploads of Sonic What I'm Made Of. The intros will feature the Sonic Heroes theme, which I haven't used in a long time, and of course the iconic We Can that I use a lot now. Yeah. Everywhere on every other platform, the intros, I will use the old intro. So with that being said, let's get started right now. Everybody, it's time for my late, out-of-date, Part 1 narration review of the 2018 Zombies film. I'll mostly talk about the first one, but I'll also briefly talk about and review the sequels. This is the short Part 1 introduction to my larger webcam reviews. I did 2. I did one in 2020, which is now dated. That will be uploaded, but the comment section will be closed. And the third version, which is the real-life superhero version, that one will be the newest and official um, one. I will talk. I will talk about the Zombies trilogy. Then I'll give my thoughts on the recently premiered and upcoming animated series and the upcoming Zombies 4 movie, rumored Zombies 4 movie. So yeah. With that being said, let me get started right now. I first saw Zombies 1 and 2, which one came out in February of 2018 and the sequel in February of 2020, August 7th, 2020. And I instantly became a fan of these films. And I forever appreciate these films because these films are one of the last things I did with my dog, Bruce, before he passed away. This was actually I saw both of these re-air the day he died. He died later that night on the way to the hospital. So I forever cherish this movie right here, and I consider these two movies to be some of Disney's best live action movies in a long time. This and Upside Down Magic are the two best Disney Channel live action movies they've had in a long time. And I consider Zombies as a whole to be the greatest original franchise created by Disney Channel. Disney Channel and Disney as a whole will be nothing without the Zombies franchise and cast, particularly the two main stars, Milo Mayhem, and Meg Donnelly, who portrayed Zed and Addison, respectively, the two lead characters of the film. And the rest of the cast, Disney Channel would be the drizzling you-know-whats without these people right here. Without these people are 20, 30. These people are 20, 30 years old. They're still playing, and they're still playing high school-based characters. And they're still on Disney Channel. And I wish Disney Channel trusted their other franchises as much as they trust this franchise right here. Yeah, and Zombies, this franchise is right here in the god-awful 2022 time period of the awesome 2017 through 21 and now 23 period. I almost quit Disney. This stopped me from quitting Disney Channel when all the good shows sent me to the mats. Cooper, Cammy Asked the World, Gabby Randy, and Citables, and Just Roll With It were canceled. This franchise was one of these that kept me that inspired me to stay with Disney Channel and give them a chance to get better, and they briefly did. Yeah, Zombies. And I also consider this alongside Upside Down Magic and multiple DC animated films and the Mortal Kombat animated movies to be some of the greatest films of the pandemic. The quality of movies, in my opinion, dropped as soon as 2020, the pandemic hit. Ever since the pandemic started, people just didn't want to try with movies anymore. And movies that are good, unfortunately, because of being pushed back multiple times, end up flopping and failing. But these made-for-TV movies, in my opinion, were better than a lot of the theatrical releases. So, yeah, I think the first Zombies movie, Zombies 2018, is the best and most exciting. Never a dull moment in this film. And the introduction and journey is always better. Not always, but in this case, is one of the many times where the journey and introduction is better. When you get to the next two, the shock and all and the fun is gone. The next two were bigger, badder, and better than the first one in production, song, and everything else. But the first movie is the first and most exciting. And this film series showed that that no matter what, if you are passionate about something, if you are passionate about something when it comes to film, if you are passionate about something, and you put your all into it, you can make anything. You can make anything happen. This film crosses several genres and several things that should never be crossed together, but they made it. But they crossed them anyway. And they managed to make something good. This film crossed zombies with football, cheerleading, song and dance, song and song and dance, comic books, and last but not least, the Jim Crow segregation, civil rights period. They combined all those together, and they created this awesome franchise. This franchise is a lot similar to Disney Channel's previous franchise, Descendants, which I think this is way better than Descendants. Descendants, the mid and late 2000s camp, high school musical, and Camp Rock high school, which I think this is better than those two. And with elements of the late 90s, early 2000s Disney Channel movies, Halloween Town, Don't Look Under the Bed, You Wish, and what was that other movie? Oh yeah, the original Under Wraps. So yeah, the only things I don't like about this film, that apart from the football scenes and the zombie Hulk out scenes, yeah, there's not that many. There's not really much action. One of the biggest criticisms, this is popular with viewers, but one of the people who don't enjoy it will criticize it for will criticize this for that. Everything, especially this movie, is settled. Everything is settled with song, dance, and cheer, and cheerleading. So yeah, I don't recommend this unless you're a hardcore Disney Channel fan or a female. So yeah. There's also elements of Twilight here. This is Disney Channel's version of Twilight. Each film brought in something new. So yeah, the film is about this fictitious town called Seabrook, and occupying are zombies and humans who are separated and segregated from each other. There was one gigantic chemical accident which caused several humans of Seabrooks to become brain-eating zombies, and they wear these Z-bands to prevent them from hulking out, going violent and going crazy and attacking people and eating people's brains like real zombies do. And because of that, the zombies have to all wear similar uniforms, and they have to be segregated from the rest of the world, not being able to enjoy the privileges humans have. For up until the events of this film, they had to attend zombies only school, and when they finally get to attend human school, they have to take all their classes. They have to take all the classes, do everything in the basement, and don't get to enjoy the luxuries that other high school humans get to enjoy, such as extracurricular activities. Extracurricular activities. Zed in his story wants to go out for the football team, and thinks if he can be successful, that will mean good things for the zombies. At first, when he tries to try out, he's turned away. However, at a pep rally that he was invited to by Addison, he during a fire cheerleading trick that calls the zombie Bonzo to go crazy, Zed attacks him. Zed restrains him, and in the process knocks over the football players, and and the coach, who just simply named Coach, wants him on the team, and Principal Lee agrees to it, and Zed gives her a list of demands, and she goes back on those demands until he lives up to his end of the bargain. That's winning, but one demand is that because of that, the zombies now get to eat in the cafeteria. They rack up the wins by Zed convincing his best friend Eliza, the activist character portrayed by Kylie Russell, to hack his and the computer specialist to hack his Z-band, which increases his superhuman strength. The superhuman strength allows the zombies allows the Seabrook Mighty Shrimp school to win almost all the football games, and the zombies become popular for the first time around. And Zed gets closer to Addison, the main character, the cheerleader, who despite being accepted in society has a normal deformity, and that's white hair that she covers with a blonde wig. And she is sympathetic to what the zombies have to go to, and starts falling for Zed. And it's up to these two to unite these two worlds together. And Addison is portrayed by Meg Donnelly. Milo Mayhem portrays the main character Zed. Carla Jeffrey portrays Addison's best friend Bree, who joins her on the cheerleading team. Trevor Torsman portrays the main antagonist Bucky. Yeah, that's it for the cast and the that's it for the cast and members that I remember on the first that cast in the first movie. Yeah, like the entire cast with Zed, Addison, Bonzo, Bree, and Bree and Eliza. I didn't say already. Eliza, and the coach and the principal Lee from the first one are like my all-time favorite characters, followed by the rest of the cast. Then we got Zombies 2. Which brought Willa, leader of the pack, Wyatt, and Ariel, the werewolves, into the franchise, where they come looking for a mysterious moonstone that was stolen from them, and Addison finds out more about her heritage, and at first thinks she's part of the werewolf. Yeah, this film was bigger, better. It had better production, costume design, songs, everything. However, it wasn't as exciting as the first one. Most of the shock and awe is gone, and despite bringing werewolves and a more ferocious group of people and antagonists into the franchise, still no actual fight scenes in this one. However, one thing that makes this better than the first one is that the ending conflict in the film is settled with an actual comic book element, and that's the moonstone. They have to use the moonstone to stop a gigantic construction accident that results in some kind of fire or bomb, something like that. They got to use a moonstone to stop it. So yeah, no cheerleading and dancing here, saving the day. Yeah. Then you got Addison, who was awesome in the first film, was kind of annoying in this film. And there was one special moment at the end that was supposed to be sad, but it almost ended up being unintentionally funny It was supposed to be sad and sympathetic, but it almost ended up being unsympathetic and unintentionally funny because of how annoying Addison was in this movie right here. Then we got Zombies 3, an awesome way to end the franchise. This one brought in aliens. See, each one brought in something new. 2 brought in werewolves. This one brought in aliens, and the next one is going to bring in vampires. this film brought aliens into the franchise, and we finally learn Addison is an alien, with the aliens coming to Earth to look for a missing piece of their ship. They look for the moon, which is the moonstone, the missing piece of their ship, so they could travel the galaxy to build and find their new utopia, and they think that the thing they're looking for is an object, a thing, but it turns out the thing they're looking for is not. It's a person, and it's Addison, who with the Wolf's Moonstone leaves Seabrook to go with the aliens in one of the saddest moments in the franchise. But the aliens come back when they decide that their new utopia is Earth. And they fully integrate into sorry about that. They fully integrate into Seabrook, and that's what the next animated series follows. There was a brief intersequel, whatever you call that word, middle sequel. There was a brief sequel, an interlude with another zombies animated series called The Moonstone Mystery, which focused on Addison and which focused on the zombies, Addison and the werewolves, and Addison's heritage, which sets up Zombies 3. Now, the next animated series will follow the aliens interlooping in Seabrook, and the next film is the upcoming Zombies 4, which I'm looking forward to. Is bringing vampires into the franchise. I want to see. We got zombies, werewolves, humans, aliens, and now we're gonna get vampires. And how are you gonna mix it all together? And I also happy with Zombies 4 because I was hoping it would be a 4 because Kylie Russell, who portrays Eliza, she was pregnant throughout Zombies 3, so she had to sit behind a robotic computer through the entire movie, and didn't have that big of a role to play in the movie compared to the first two. So yeah, Zombies 4, everyone, the entire cast, which is the coolest things about Zombies. These cast members are awesome, ultra caliber people, will be there. So yeah, this was my review of Zombies. To see the larger part 2 and 3 webcam versions, the links will be in the description box below. To see my previous post review and reaction version, the link will also be in the description box below, from 2020, my very first and only videos on zombies. So with that being said, you want to hear the rest of the music? Turn the video off right now.